You are listening to Practical and Woo by Mindset and Manifest. My name is Eden, and I invite you to embark on a journey with me to explore the practical and spiritual edges of the unknown for the purpose of allowing you to embody and empower yourself uniquely as you are and to intentionally create and live a life of freedom and fulfillment. Each week, I'm going to discuss topics such as energetics, reality creation, manifestation, astrology, tarot, and more to help empower you to live beyond perceived limitations and to practically design your life so it feels like absolute magic every step of the way. Let's dive in. Well, hello, playful soul. I'm not sure if you know this about me, but I love cartoons and animations. I remember when I was a kid, my dad always offered for me to read the morning newspaper with him, and I always kindly asked for the comic section. I remember wondering if I would ever outgrow my interest in and appreciation for cartoons, and I am grateful to know that I have not. I still appreciate the whimsy, the vibrancy, the colors, the playfulness, the wonderment. I appreciate the allure, and most importantly, I appreciate the hidden messages. There is something I have noticed from an early age about cartoons and animations. They almost always convey a key spiritual concept. And so there emerges another allure. They speak directly to the soul, and they do this through imagination. Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution." It is through imagination where true wisdom and true power lives. The ability to believe that anything is possible, to see those possibilities in your mind and then allow yourself to take action towards them in the physical world. Breaking records, doing differently. By that token, have you ever wondered why Albert Einstein was able to establish such profound advancements to the field of science in only a couple of years that would have taken other scientists of that time a decade or more? Another account comes to mind. Have you ever wondered why Roger Bannister was able to break the 4-minute mile? If you haven't heard of Roger Bannister, then I'd love to fill you in on his story. Before Roger Bannister, it was considered impossible to run a mile in under 4 minutes, a concept that was deemed impossible since at least the 1880s. And yet, here comes Roger Bannister, who on May 6th, 1954, beat the impossible, running a mile in 3 minutes, 59 and 4/10 of a second, a feat that was 68 years in the making and ultimately considered impossible. In just 46 days after the new record, a runner broke the barrier again with a time of 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Then, just a year later, 3 runners broke the 4-minute barrier in one single race. It is within imagination where the impossible becomes possible. And if you deny access to your imagination, you deny access to your ability to create your reality as you desire it to be. Walt Disney once said, "Every child is born blessed with a vivid imagination. But just as muscle grows flabby with disuse, the bright imagination of a child pales in later years if he ceases to exercise it." Well, we have established 2 things here. 1, the impossible is possible. And 2, imagination is the portal through. So we must continue to exercise it. A few weeks ago, I went to see the new Disney movie Wish. In watching this movie, I was met with a deep internal excitement. A movie conveying many of the spiritual truisms that I offer to you or plan to offer to you through Practical and Woo. In the movie, the protagonist, a teenager named Asha, makes a wish so pure of heart that it's answered by a cosmic force. A small but vibrant character named Star. Working together, Asha and Star are able to defeat the villainous and toxic ways of a power-hungry dictator. I want to share with you some of the themes that I noticed in this movie. The themes born out of a tale told by the imaginations of the creators of Disney. Some of the themes that resonated to me most are that it is in the sanctity of community where connection blossoms, that the fear of losing control casts shadows on the creative process and casts shadows on your innate power, that it is not your responsibility to govern the journey of another, that it is a detriment to someone else to take over and to try to control their journey, to not give your power away to another that you deem more powerful because you are powerful and your power can grow. That you and I are made up of stardust and carry the essence of stars within us. That you are a star. That there is no force greater than love, and love always prevails. And that a dream is a wish your heart makes, and your wishes can come true. There are, of course, so many more themes and iterations of themes that can be gleaned from this movie, as well as hundreds of other cartoons and animations. The invitation I am inviting you into is to perceive your world from the lens of childlike wonderment, deeply in touch with your imagination, and witness the power that exists within you. Before I let you go, I am feeling called to read to you a channeled message that came through the magic of my own heart, a proclamation dedicated to the power of love and the invocation of your internal light. Nurture the treasure of love, the guiding light of hope, faith, and miracles. Temper your reactivity and trust in the lightness in which you believe. Cool the burning embers of a blazing fire with compassion, trust, and empathy. Love is the medicine for evil. Imagination is the medicine for stagnation. Allow yourself to act in love and through imagination. The keys are there. Rather than begging and pleading for sympathy from those who have turned away, trust in the divinity of the miracles with which you were bestowed and allow yourself to be free. Set others free. It is in the strength of love that we stand together to cast the light upon that which has been made dark. No need to argue with the darkness for being dark, for that is how you snuff your own light. Instead, flicker and shine brighter and brighter and illuminate your path forward. Hold your faith even in the darkest hour. Until next time.